Some people collect stamps. Some people collect coins. Then there are collectors who work on a massive scale. You want to collect tanks? You'll need a stack of cash. You've got to handle a blowtorch like a scalpel. And you've got to know your history down to every last nut and bolt. This is Jacques Littlefield. He's assembled one of the largest private tank collections in the world. And it's on display in Portola Valley, California.
The collection at this point has approximately 220 vehicles. Most of them are combat vehicles as opposed to soft-skinned vehicles, and about 65 are actual battle tanks.
This is Kevin Wheatcroft. Stationed in Arnsby, England, Kevin has more than 230 military vehicles.
Last year, it hit me and I realized that between 2 and 4 years for a restoration, I'm not going to live long enough to restore everything that I own. That's impossible.
Both Kevin and Jacques are extremely wealthy. They have to be. A single restoration can cost millions. You need a fully loaded workshop and a team of experts who can create new parts, find old ones, and know how to put it all back together. For serious collectors, there's always a holy grail. Built in Germany, baptized in battle in 1943. A tank so deadly, so feared, Russian crews would capture them and use them as their own. The formidable Panzer Kampfwagen 5 Panther.
The Panther is a particularly interesting tank. Historically, it's considered by many people to be the best tank design of World War II.
To me, the Panther is probably the most special of all the German tanks. It looked right, it sounded right, and most times it worked right.
The Panther terrified the Allies for good reason. Its 75mm gun was deadly accurate from over 3,000 yards away. Its armor was so tough, Allied guns couldn't penetrate it. Facing off against an Allied tank, the kill ratio was all in the Panther's favor.
Once the Panther was sorted technically for battle, it was virtually unstoppable in its time and worked on a ratio of about 5 Shermans or 9 T-34s as a kill ratio to knock one out. So that gives you an idea of how impressive the Panther really was.